Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about our shadow side. We're going to be dealing with our shadow side today, and because we're going to be dealing with our shadow side, I get to use my favorite shadow side cards. Actually, these are just technically my favorite cards anyway. If you've been to this channel before, you know what to expect. These cards are based in Cubist art. So some people find the artwork a little bit unsettling in these. I love them. If you're a fan of Picasso, you will probably love these too. So at any rate, I pulled these for what we need to do. These are what messages our shadow side has for us. And then I also pulled the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. To what we can do to appease our shadow side. So we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is represented by a small piece of pyrite. And pile number 2 is represented by a gypsum rosette. Pile number 3 is represented by a tiger's eye. So go ahead and choose the pile that fits with you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take a moment to ask that if you like these readings, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing and turning all notifications on so that you can be notified when I upload. Most definitely, leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. It makes my day a whole lot brighter. Tell me about you. Tell me what your favorite flower is, because I want to know a little bit more about you guys. It's nice to get to know people. My favorite flower is the daffodil. I think they have very cartoonish faces, and it looks like they got little schnozzes, little noses, and I love it. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video, and let's get started. All right, pile number 1. You chose the little tiny piece of pyrite, which is glittering so beautifully today. And what message does your shadow side have for you? Fairy of the Highlands, it is time to be brave, number 20. So your shadow side is telling you to be brave. Let's see why you need to be brave. The 7 of Wands says you're feeling a little wounded, a little guarded. Someone has done something that has hurt you. You may also be feeling lost right now and unsure of where to go and what to do. The Strength card is telling you to hang in there. Hold on. It will get better. Stay strong. And the Knight of Cups is an offer of some kind, and it's an offer that you love, an offer that you very much love. And the 3 of Wands says your ships are coming in. So what do you need to know? What steps do you need to take? Well, there are no steps you need to take, but what you need to know is that it's time to be brave. You may have been hurt and you may be feeling lost, but it's time to gather your strength because there is an offer coming in and it's bringing your ships in with it. It's bringing growth. It's bringing progress. It's bringing financial success. It's bringing everything that you wanted. But you're going to have to embrace your shadow side to do it. So be brave. And let's see. Forgiveness. Reducing burden. You're going to need to forgive whoever this was that hurt you or put you in a place where you feel lost. You're going to have to forgive this pain. And when we forgive someone, we don't forgive them for them. We don't even need to talk to them to forgive them. You don't ever have to see that person again to forgive them. Forgiving is just letting go of the anger and the hate and the pain that are the reactions to whatever they did. Forgiving them is letting go of feeling like this because you deserve better. And that is what your cards, your shadow side, is telling you. Okay, so for some of you, this is about a relationship. And this relationship really hurt you. And you're not wanting to open up. And it's been some time. And you may be feeling lonely. You may be feeling a little bit lost, a little bit lonely, a little bit scared, a little bit like everything's out to get you. If you like movies, I kind of see this card as that moment in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy is lost in all the trees and they're throwing apples at her. You're scared, you're lost, you're kind of unsure of where you're going and what is happening. But stay strong because it's time to be brave. There's an offer coming in, bringing your ships in. You just need to forgive. You need to forgive so you can move on. And this forgiveness may be as simple as you get a job offer, and when you go in for the interview, you cannot say anything bad about your former employer, no matter how shitty they were. Or you're on a date, and the person you're dating asks you a question about your ex, and you need to forgive the ex and let it go and be done with it, because you don't want to get into the ex conversation on a date. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. What steps do you need to take? Stay strong. You're feeling a little bit lost right now. Stay strong. There is an offer coming in. It will bring everything you want with it. But you're going to need to forgive. This forgiveness could be you. You may need to forgive yourself. Sometimes we can be a little hard on ourselves, and if we're feeling a little bit lost, a little bit unsure, we can be real hard on ourselves. So you may need to forgive yourself. But it's time to be brave. It's time to practice forgiveness. And it's time to move forward in strength and with love in your heart. And that is what I have for you. Pile number 1 as to what your shadow side wants to say to you and what you could do to appease it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. Bye. All right. Pile number 2. My gorgeous gypsum rosette people. Let's see what we've got here. All right. So the message, this is what you need to do. This is what you have to do to appease your shadow side. This is what you need to do to deal with the message. And the message from your shadow side is Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. Number 41. Oh boy. Powerful personal growth never usually comes easy, but it does come with a lot of reward. So let's see what you need to do. You've been worrying a lot, maybe not able to sleep at night, having nightmares, staying up all night. You see, she's worrying so much, she's chewing on herself. And the little demon, who is also, feasting on her fear, is like, yeah, keep doing that. That's great. I like what you're doing. But the cat is down here like, dude, just cut it out. Go to sleep already. Just go to sleep. So you're having a hard time sleeping. You're stressing about something. You're worrying about something. But the cards are telling you there is something coming in quickly. Victory is assured. There's a message coming in that is bringing with it victory. And the 6 of Swords says it's also bringing healing. The Emperor has you taking control of the situation at hand. You have 7, 6, 4, and 9. If you're a numbers person, and then 41. The 9 of Swords, Chariot, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. You're stressing, or you're in a really bad spot, either financially or just overall in something. And the cards are telling you that healing is going to be coming in quickly. You just have to take control. You may be feeling really worried, really stressed, and the cards are saying it's time for powerful personal growth. My goodness. This is time for you to find a counselor, a therapist, a psychologist, someone that you could talk to, someone that can help you through this growth. Because you have a lot of healing to do. You have a lot of pain. You have a lot of stress and worry. When your shadow side starts out looking like this, you're having a rough time. But don't stress too bad. Don't do these sleepless night things, because when you don't sleep, then you don't feel well, and when you don't feel well, then you can't approach things from the perspective that they need to be approached from, because you're too tired. How do I know? Because I suffered from massive insomnia. Before my diagnosis of lupus, I would go up to 8 days without sleeping. And yes, they found I was taking micro naps, like sleeping for like a few seconds at a time, but you got to get sleep. Sleep, especially if you have an autoimmune disease of any kind, sleep will help immensely. If you are depressed, getting the right amount of sleep along with the proper medication can be absolutely key to helping that depression to feel better. I know from my own experience. So let's see what step you can take. Acceptance and equality. Lady Dia de los Muertos. So you need to accept this stress. You need to accept this worry. And you need to find, your shadow side is saying, find a way to deal with it. Find a way to take this stress out. You may want to, you may want to go to the gym and work out before you go home and go to bed. Going to the gym and working out and then going home and making your dinner and, maybe picking up the house or whatever. Establishing a routine like that where you're going and you're getting a physical workout, you're able to take this worry, this stress out. You're able to leave it somewhere. Leave it at the gym. Go home and sleep. And that will really help you to heal. But the most important thing, honestly, if you're looking for acceptance, if you're looking for powerful personal growth, if you need this healing, please make sure that you're talking to a therapist, to a counselor, to a psychologist, someone that can really, truly help you, that has the education and the means at hand to help you through this process of healing, because this is a big process for you. This is a powerful growth. And when you accept this growth, when you accept this and heal from this, you become this amazing, strong leader. This beautiful, you're not going to deal with any bullshit. You're strong and you're powerful and you're beautiful and you're, kind and fair, and you understand what's going on, but you're also not going to deal with the bullshit anymore. You're not going to let the worry and the stress get to you. And so this growth is going to be gorgeous. This healing, it's going to be exactly what your shadow side needs. This acceptance and equality, this healing is what you need. And it's going to bring you everything you ever wanted. And it's going to be so beautiful. And I cannot wait to see it for you, pile number 2, because you guys absolutely deserve it. You've been through a rough time. You're going through a rough time right now. Your shadow side is like, man, you're putting us through it. You've been through it. You need to accept this pain. You need to accept this worry, this stress, this strife, and find a way forward. Find a way to heal. Find a way to take control and make it work for you so that you can grow. And that is what I have for you, pile number 2. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my channel. And I hope that only good things happen for you. Bye, guys. All right. Pile number 3. You chose the Tiger's Eye. and let's see what your shadow side has to say to you. These are the steps you need to take. This is the message from your shadow side, and this is what you can do to appease your shadow side. So the message from your shadow side is Angel of Alchemy, Miracle, number 21. Oh, we love a miracle. So, let's see what this miracle card is about. The Knight of Wands, moving forward in an exciting and passionate way. You may need to stop and think before you move forward into something. The Page of Cups says, okay, so you have stopped and thought about it. The Page of Cups says this is something that you've been kind of obsessing over, kind of looking at. You've been watching the prices on it. Maybe even if this is something you're purchasing, this is something you've been watching on eBay. If this is a person, you've been kind of watching their social media, waiting for them to break up with their boyfriend. If this is a job, you've been sort of watching the company employment page like a hawk, and it comes through for you. It's exciting. We have the Ten of Cups, the ultimate happiness card. We have the Ten of Pentacles, financial success. Okay. Well, your shadow side is a happy little fella. You're going to be getting a miracle. It looks more like a financial miracle, but it could also be a miracle in love, because you do have 2 cup cards. But I kind of see here, you move into something quickly, but you've been keeping an eye on it. So you already knew it was meant for you. You already knew it would make you happy. You already knew it was everything you ever wanted. And so when you see it come open, you grab it. You grab it. Because you know it's a miracle. You know it's meant for you too. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. So what you need to do, you need to pay attention to the signs and grab it when it happens. Keep watching this thing and wait for the right time. The most magical hour of all. Like, I don't know that it's necessarily midnight, but there's going to be a time that you go every day. Like if it's a job, you go to this employment site, you go to the job site every day and you refresh their employment page, hoping that a job will appear. If this is a love thing, you go to their social media profile page every day, hoping to find out, that they left that jerk, or that they finally healed from breaking up with that bitch, and now now they're ready to move forward. And as soon as you find out they're ready to move forward and you jump on that, you guys start a beautiful relationship. It's fulfilling. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But for some of you, okay, this is so weird. This is about college. I don't know how. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. This is about college. You're not sure how you're going to pay for college. And okay, this is like for one of you. You're not sure how you're going to pay for college. The Angel of Alchemy is telling you to expect a miracle. You kind of need to move forward into the thing that you may have been dreading it, or you may have been, it's inevitable. You've got to get this job. You've got to do this thing. You've got to look up the government grants for schooling. And once you do that, like financially successful, you're happy, things are good. But this may be telling you that right now you need to take the time to jump in and do the work this is the gossip. This is the one going to the pages and looking at everything and blah, 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 blah. So in this reading, if you're trying to find a way to pay for school, this is you going to the government grant websites and just spending hours going down that rabbit hole and writing down and applying for every fucking grant that fits the situation. And guess what? Not only do you get the grant to cover your schooling, but you wind up getting a grant to cover your books. You wind up getting a grant to cover housing outside the dormitory, things like that. All because you took the time to do what you needed to do. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know where that came from. I don't usually do that kind of thing. That was weird. Someone needed that. I hope that helps. I usually just read the cards, and the cards here don't really say anything about schooling or anything, but there we go. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope that whatever this beautiful thing is, that you listen to your shadow side and you take the time to jump on that thing that you love so that you can have this happiness and this contentment, because you guys deserve it. You're beautiful, and you're amazing, and you're gorgeous, and you love Tiger's Eye, which is perfect. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope only good things come your way. Love you guys. Bye. For those sticking around wondering what cards I used, these are the Deviant Moon Borderless Edition, Deviant Moon Tarot Borderless Edition by Patrick Valenza. Gorgeous cards. Absolutely beautiful. If you love cubism, if you love things just slightly odd, you will love these. The oracle cards that I used are the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Becket-Griffith. And I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to spend it with me and working on your shadow side. Bye.